Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel for this PSVR news update, and I'll start off by saying happy PS5 release day to those of you who are lucky enough to be getting it today, and I'm looking forward to the launch here in the UK next Thursday, although it's going to be a long wait. First up, a quick look at some upcoming games which don't necessarily have fixed release dates yet, but which are intending to release for the PSVR amongst other devices at some point. RU77 is a stylised first-person cyberpunk shooter coming from Mirrorwin, who previously brought us the Wild West shooter Guns and Stories. Set in a reimagined 90s Russia, the game sets you loose amongst the seedy underbelly of post-Soviet criminal gangs, with a variety of weapons at your disposal. From the trailers so far, it appears to have a nice semi-cel-shaded comic book kind of look to it, and a lot of intense gunplay with the odd chainsaw thrown in for good measure. Planned for the second quarter of 2021 on some platforms, the PSVR can be expected around that time or soon after. Next up, Hinge from developer Arcadia is a horror game set in early 20th century America shortly after the Spanish flu epidemic. You follow the fate of 5 different characters trapped in a nightmarish Art Deco skyscraper as you try to unravel the story of what happened and help them escape. The game looks fantastic, with nicely detailed environments, and it seems to have nailed the suspenseful atmosphere. Looks like we'll definitely be needing a spare pair of trousers for this one. Hinge is due to release on PC towards the end of this year, but the developer has stated that they hope to bring it to PSVR at some point next year. Next, Powder VR is an extreme winter sports simulator from developer Rainsoft. With 6 mountains to conquer, Powder VR offers a first-person view of the action with a variety of skis, snowboards and wingsuits to choose from. Surprisingly, we don't have many other commercial games like this for the PSVR, aside from wingsuits in Rush VR and ski jumps in Ski Jumping Pro, so this could be a welcome addition to the catalogue. Launching as early access on PC at the end of November, the developer hopes to bring this to PSVR at a later date, though don't expect that to be any earlier than Q2 of next year. Beat Saber news now, and although PSVR owners are still waiting for the multiplayer update, which is now not coming out until next year, we are getting some new music. Today sees the launch of the latest music pack, which this time around is for the K-pop band BTS. It's one of the largest packs so far, including 12 songs from their back catalogue, and we can also expect some appearances from Tiny Tan, the pint-sized animated characters based on members of the band. Depending on the copyright situation with this music pack, I'll be bringing you some gameplay from the new songs later today. Now, barely a news update goes by without mentioning Swordsman VR, and this one's no different. Developers Sin Studio have mentioned they're hard at work on the next updates, with a focus on the grip system and the advanced hitboxes. The grip system relates to how you hold the weapons, and at the moment is quite simple, you're either holding a weapon or not. So they're looking to expand this by adding two-handed gripping, so you can hold a single weapon with both hands, and also reverse grips, so you could hold a weapon with the blade point downwards rather than upwards. The advanced hitboxes will differentiate between different contact points on the enemies, so whether you're hitting armour, clothing or skin, and will deal a proportionate amount of damage, meaning you'll have to be more tactical in where you strike. We'll hopefully see these updates within the next couple of weeks. Moving on to PS5 news, and in the last news update I mentioned how London Studio had got Blood and Truth PS5 ready, with some graphical and frame rate improvements. Well, since then, similar good news has appeared for Firewall 0 Hour, with developer First Contact Entertainment stating that Firewall on PS5 will benefit from reduced loading times and improved visual fidelity. There was also an announcement from developer Media Molecule that Dreams should see some performance improvements on PS5, and some users have reported seeing big drops in the thermometer, which is the game's way of measuring resource usage when building Dreams, so in theory allowing more objects and actions to be placed within a scene. All positive news, and I'll let you know of any other PS5 patches or improvements we might expect to see from other PSVR titles. Finally, another update on the camera adapter for PS5, and good news for anyone who hasn't yet picked up a PSVR but is intending to do so, as from the end of November, the camera adapter will now be included in the PSVR starter pack in the UK and other parts of Europe, so no need to send off for an adapter separately in that case. In the US and Canada, the adapter will be similarly included within the Iron Man bundle. Okay, that's it for this update. Hit that thumbs up if you found this useful, and remember to subscribe to get notified about the latest videos. Bye for now.